fucking military with F-16s on the street, and y'all acting like you ain't fucking woke here. Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
You can go, I'll be fine.
No, I'm not.
Hey, this is Kat. I'm at Beverly on Rodeo. Way! Dayton. You can say your name or not, it doesn't matter, but I was these gentlemen just missed the flash mob.
Yeah, we missed the flash mob.
But I was explaining how they come in down the street and you see the red tape that's on the ground. They cover each part of the street with ribbon or yarn and whatever that stuff's called.
Yeah.
And they tell people, you know, Black Lives Matter. They talk about redlining and how wealth is distributed and stuff like that. And
Capitalism.
Right, and they chalk the ground. So I was just curious what you guys think about the new way of protesting.
Well, we were just talking about that, you know, today in terms of like understanding that, you know, I just feel like the world, but specifically this country, is having contractions to give birth.
Well, you're a poet. Are you really a poet?
No, I'm a writer-director.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't laugh at me. I said he was a poet. Speaking from a poet.
I was
No, but I'm like, oh, I got it. All right. All right.
I live a poetic life.
Yes.
And
There
I'm
you
into
go.
poetic justice.
Hello. Wow. I'm impressed. Oh,
yeah.
see, he has to clean that up. Fuck Trump. Shame on them. I'm not for vandalizing per se, unless you're vandalizing like the KKK or something. You know what I mean? Something you can really point your finger to. But you were saying poetically, the PPs.
I just don't think that this is something that is ugly. I think it's something that's beautiful because, you know, we're birthing a new way of life. And so, you know, the contractions are hard, they're ugly, they're painful. But, you know, the rebirth is going to be beautiful. So you just kind of got to go through it.
I'm laughing because that's beautifully put.
Yeah.
But and so on point. But as a person who studied the art of war, Sun Tzu and other military, and I do martial arts, I am, and I can't do stuff. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Because I work in the, you know.
Understand.
So long story short, I am appreciative of the formless, no leadership, no leader that you can assassinate form of justice.
Yeah.
Shall we leave it at, you know what I'm saying?
I think so. I think it's a beautiful thing because I think at the end of the day, I think everyone wants fairness and peace.
Not everyone.
Well, the ones
normal
that
human non-psychopaths.
Well, here's the thing. Power and peace cannot ever go together. They can't. You can't have power and peace together. You can't. Because anytime power is involved, it means that it's dominating someone else or something else.
I have to think about that.
You have to distribute power evenly. In most people, most situations, power
Yeah,
is
but
not
they don't.
distributed.
But the people don't want to change, and that's what's fast.
Would you want to change? If you didn't have to get stopped and get beat up by a cop, would you want to change? If you could walk into a store and not be followed, would you want to change? If you can walk into a real estate place and get the best loan or get the best mortgage, would you want to change? If you can walk in and your kids are going to go to the best schools and have the options of all these situations, would you want to change? I mean, think about it. I mean,
no, I'm agreeing with you,
privilege is something that is intoxicating.
Yes.
I mean, if you think about it, even from, you know, men and women. You know, there are certain liberties. I'm going to give you something simple. You know, it's a freedom that if I have to use the bathroom, I
You can pee.
I can go around the corner really quick and
right.
it's never happened.
I can't do that.
You gotta walk around and figure out. It's just that's something that's simple.
I got you.
But that's a privilege that I take for granted until it's really brought to my
How did you get
attention.
so enlightened?
I mean, if you live in the world and you have decent parents, decent enough parents, and a decent enough environment.
But
you
most,
should
I'm
be-
sorry, I don't mean to offend any men. Most men do not get it as fast as you did in multiple levels as quickly as you did.
Well, my father was a painter, so maybe
Ah,
that has something
so
to do with it.
you have the P's, the alliteration, poetry, painter. Oh yeah, okay, that's very cool.
So yeah, so I just, you know, privilege is something
Privilege?
that is, no one wants to get rid of it because it feels good. So you just have to really understand that, you know, your privilege is actually, you know, poison to other people.
Another P. Did you catch that?
I got it.
What is? Can I ask your name so I can find you online and figure out who the hell you are? Because you know your shit. And
My name is Norris. I have a movie called Kansas Street. You can find it on Facebook.
All right.
Written and directed by me. It's a twist. It's artistic. Lots of music on it or whatever.
Are you live here?
I live here.
Oh yeah, because I sometimes I'm in New York because I shoot news
My
in New York.
family's from New York.
All right, cool. Because
Yeah.
I love New York.
I love New York. I don't know what it looks like now.
No, trust.
You know,
Because
I
I'm
know
normally there every summer.
Yeah.
The last 2 summers, it was amazing. I was shooting Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein, Steven Spielberg
We were
shooting.
just talking about that today.
Just talking about
Ghislaine.
that.
They finally got Ghislaine.
I know.
So
I call her Ghislaine.
Wow.
Yeah, I call her a demon. I call
No, she is a demon, but Ghislaine, because
Yeah.
she's such. Never mind.
Yeah,
but
no, yeah, that's the right her name is spelled,
the interesting thing is Barr's dad hired
course.
Epstein at Dalton.
At Dalton, yeah.
And that was a whole nother.
And he shouldn't even been there.
I know,
He had
exactly.
none of the credentials
I
or
know.
anything like that.
But-
But that's another form.
Oh no, yes, exactly, privilege,
Right.
and nobody did anything. And also, I went to MIT and Harvard to
Yeah.
cover the story. He was working with their top scientists, and people don't realize this. They were doing AI to do like teenage robots, sex robots. Do you know what I'm saying? This thing is like, it's so deep and so
Well, hopefully she lives and she's not, you know, quote unquote.
suicided. Because we don't even know if Jeffrey's alive or not. But I just
No,
want
he's
to.
dead. I saw the pictures. He's definitely dead as a.
What do you mean? You saw all the
No,
pictures?
I
You
just
s-
I saw the death picture, and he was.
Autopsy stuff.
It wasn't an autopsy. It was either in the jail cell when they put him on the gurney when they were taking him out the jail cell, and he was dead as a doornail.
Well, this is what's interesting. I was there when they were taking the body out of the hospital,
Yeah.
and they were trying to trick everyone which ambulance was going to the morgue, because they had 2, one black, one white.
Oh, got it.
And I'm just saying, weird stuff was going on, and I talked to a cop after everybody left, and I'm like, why did they do that flim flam hocus pocus thing?
I
And
don't
he's-
think they want, because I think they wanted, you know, didn't want the autopsy. They wanted, you know, I think at the end of the day, I think that they want him dead. He needs to be dead. Like he has, just like her. I mean, she was as much of an accomplice.
Of
as he
course.
was.
Yeah.
So,
But her dad
story-
too is a whole nother.
Her dad and her whole little situation coming to New York
Yeah.
broke, and she
Oh,
had
God.
the Rolodex that he needed, and they kind of got
Yeah.
that way.
Wow.
But you know, it just gives you know, all of this stuff is actually, it's the regurgitation of all of our, you know, our ill will towards humanity, and I think all of these things happen simultaneously. You know, the reason why we have these masks on, you know, because we have no respect for humanity, and all this is coming to the forefront, and it is the best regurgitation you can have because it's spilling out all the ills. And next thing you know, we'll be healthy again. If you live through it, you'll be able to tell the story. If not, you know, you'll at least be able to know that you left and transitioned during a major change that you never thought you would ever see in your lifetime. So there you have it.
Woo!
And we
Thank
got
you.
food.
I know.